So let's turn the patio lights off here. See what this view looks like, right? All right, it's warming up out here. The plan is to mount that rack today. Too bad the truck's not in the sun. I want to throw some shorts on. But yeah, they're gonna snow in the mountains up there. See the mountains? Mount Baldy. It's actually Mount San Antonio. So I got two mounting options with this light. You get these things. This slides into the steel of the aluminum body on this light. And then these brackets mount to the side, right? But, oh yeah, here's the little slot right here. See where that goes? So it's got like that. It could also go on the top, but there's no access hole like this thing had. See that little cutout in the middle? Because I was thinking of mounting it upside down on this side from underneath the rack, but like, hey, there's no hole for this. I'd have to disassemble it and slide these in the ends. But that didn't work out anyway because the height of all of these plus the light. Damn dog, don't shut up. All right, guys, so I mounted it, but that ain't gonna work either. Dang it. See, because it's at an angle, I didn't compensate on that angle. I want it sitting even with the top of the rack there, and it's a little high now. If I can move it down a couple inches, and I think it would look better. All right, so I think I'm ready to clamp this thing on there, right? Yeah, looking better. Although it's more forward now, I'm afraid I'm gonna get glare off the hood, so I might have to do something with that. But, yeah. So this is how the brackets go on there, right? As you can see, it hooks through. Let's see where we're at. It's hard to see here. Yeah, there's the back of it. Here's the front of it. The bracket back here, the L bracket, has a thread on there. So that's gonna go like that, right? I wonder why it doesn't have a washer. So anyway, it's gonna screw through, and then it goes through this one. I'm trying to think, how does it tighten up? Well, I assume I got it. There's 8 nuts. I'd have to put a nut, right? I think. On this inside piece, and then tighten. All right, guys, so it's about noon already, and I think I'm gonna go grab some more nuts and maybe a couple washers and some Loctite, and see if I can find a driver for this bolt. See, it's a hex nut, or hex, what's it called? Allen key, whatever you want to call it. It's a 4mm, so let's see if I can find one for my drill, because that's a lot of bolts on there, nuts. I want to take everything back apart and drive them in, drive them out real quick with some Loctite so it all stays tight, right? So yeah, that's how I ended up mounting the bar. Now I gotta get some plugs to plug these holes, extra holes I put in there. They sell plugs for those. I just gotta know which size that is. So that's looking all right. This is how it clamps down. See that? So I gotta hold it. Yeah. So I was thinking I could, not today, put a hole in here, drill a hole in here and run a screw through, sheet metal screw. I think, I'm not sure. Man, that looks like it would fit tighter on there. This one gave me problems, I don't know why. That's okay. Yeah, there's a gap in there. Gotta adjust it a little more. Yeah. But it warmed up quite a bit out here. It's awesome. Pretty cool. Yeah, so it's Sunday. It's not Sunday morning, it's already 1 o'clock. I was gonna go to the gym, but I started putting this rack on yesterday, and there's some things I want to make some adjustments to it. It's not quite square, and it's not quite centered side to side. I figured it out right now what the problem is. So. Okay, that's number one. So that rack is just some obscure rack. I don't even know what the name of it was. I saw it online somewhere. It was under $300. Okay, so that was a good deal because I've seen racks like that going for $600, $1,200. I mean, they might be a lot more heavy duty, but you know, as far as carrying weight, I don't plan on putting nothing heavy up there. You don't want a top heavy 4x4, you know, you want the center of gravity low, so that's basically just to carry my solar panels and light bars. So I got the Beam 5D Pro Series. I've used Beam before, so alright, let's try another one. I saw a review, I looked at a review online from Australia. The guy was happy with it, so I may add 2 more lights to the front once I get a front bumper, if I get a front bumper. I'm thinking right now that's not necessary. I got lights. I think some communications would be next. The radio I want is about $400. Still gotta wire the light. I've got a lift kit, but I'm not going to install it yet until I'm ready to put tires and wheels, and these tires are probably going to last a year maybe, which is kind of a good thing, right? I just basically need a good set of tires to go off-road, and I went last weekend. These tires are fine. No flat tires. Number one, no flats. Alright, so that's what it looks like from the front. I think that works out pretty good. There is a little issue with reflection off the hood, but I think I got a solution for that. Okay, that's how I mounted it. These are the clamps for this that come with the kit. Now, I probably could just bolt the brackets down to the top, but then I'd have to drill some holes. I don't like that idea of drilling holes right now. Not in the brand new top of the truck. Have to drill 8 holes. So we'll see how this works. I don't know. It is solid. I mean, it don't move. But will the vibration rock it loose? Oh, I don't got the keys with me. I was thinking of maybe putting some screws in from this on this bend right here. It bends in under the thing there, just to hold it in place so it don't move. Right? Right. So it's real nice weather. It's a little hazy, but look at the local mountains. We got snow, I think, above 6,000 feet. From the last rain, a lot of the snow's gone already. But it's nice and warm out. Yesterday it was like 74 degrees, perfect for working on the truck. Kick off the shoes, throw some shorts on, right? So this is what it looks like from the inside. This screw here adjusts the bracket, it pulls that bracket in. And it's got like an L bracket that sits on the top of the truck, and I think, like I said, I could probably put some screws down in through there, but not today. And this rack is sitting a little bit out this way and less on this side, but it's all in the back. The front's pretty squared up, so I think it's sitting just, I need to square it up. Frickin' dogs. This means I gotta loosen this back up. Another thing, I want to put the solar panels up here, and one will fit on the right, one will fit on the left, but is that going to interfere with my satellite antenna? I think this is the FM antenna, and this in here would probably be the satellite antenna. That might be an issue. Right now I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. I'm going to have to relocate it or something. Maybe get some kind of aftermarket, like a, I had an aftermarket antenna. I still might have it. I think I gave it away. I think I gave it to the Goodwill or something because it was sitting in the garage for such a long time. Aftermarket Sirius satellite radio antenna. But for right now, I gotta unscrew all these little screws here and kick this backside over here, which will do that thing. Oh yeah, I gotta mount the CB antenna up here somewhere too. I guess I could put some kind of bracket on the back of this, but we'll see once I get a put a shell on here. So hey out there guys, I just came from the local Ace Hardware. I've been going to this Ace Hardware since I was a kid, you know? I mean, it was a place to go. Lately the service center, customer service has been terrible. I mean, just, they got dumbbells working there. It's like, my God. I can't take that nincompoopery, right? So I basically wanted a scraper and these little plastic hole plugs. They're for plugging holes, right? They're plastic. They come in different sizes. So I got 2 different sizes. I figure one of them's going to fit. I measured, but I just want to make sure. The small ones are 59 cents. The big ones are 69 cents. So the guy scans this and he gets the plugs. He sees the plugs and he's got to get on the microphone, price check, you know. The guy comes over and he shows them and the guy takes off. I'm like, what are you doing? I told you these are 59 cents and these are 69 cents. So sorry sir, but it's policy. We got to check the SKU number or whatever. I'm like, well, first of all, you got to know what size these are before you check for prices, right? I mean, hello? He's like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, it's policy. I'm like, fuck. The guy comes back and says, well, they're 59 cents. I told him they are 59 cents and they are 69 cents, just like I told you. They're 2 different sizes. Man, I'm ready to frickin' strangle somebody, right? Slap, slap. Oh, God, what is wrong with people? Have people got lost their frickin' minds? Really? That's Merritt's Ace Hardware, yeah. What store is this? This was owned by Merritt. I don't know whether it's still owned by Merritt or whether the guy's still alive anymore, but yeah. It's just, people are so freaking stupid. Here's the price, right? 59. I told him, you know what? I don't care if you make $1 each.